hold on one second. Let me see if I can do this or not. You my ginger?
And now, Cheese Wits.
There's one.
Well, if you've seen Juan, you've seen them all.
It's not even funny, but I know the joke that you're referencing.
It is. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it is very, very funny.
Hilarious.
That is correct, Jessica.
How's it going, Christopher?
Yeah, life is still taking way too long, but with those meds getting changed, maybe that'll change.
Are the meds getting changed?
Yeah, I should probably go pick them up right now, but I just don't feel like it. Because I will lose you when I drive up there.
Okay. Well, thank you for taking the show into consideration.
So probably tomorrow I'll go get them.
Yeah, I have to pick up some meds as well. And speaking of taking too long, I finally had an MRI on my foot last Friday, and the results are not yet available. So.
Wow, that's something.
Yeah. So apparently nobody gives a shit what's happening with my foot.
On the road again?
Why are you in your car?
So I have a job.
So do I.
My job makes me on the road.
Okay. This is going to be great. It's going to be a good time.
Well, where's Chris?
He's right there.
I don't see him.
I'm here, you damn dummy.
There he is. Fantastic. How come? Oh, I got to fix my thing.
And I got to grab this other call. I'll be right back.
Oh, great.
Oh, Lord.
What were you saying, Wally?
I was saying that Chris was great. Why are you in your car? Hey, wait, I got to take a call. At least I don't think I'm going to have to take a call during this.
Because who would you be calling?
Huh?
I said, because who would you be calling?
Well, I'm actually, I'm late and I'm on my way to, I want to see Dagan. I'm on my way to Dagan's track meet. I want to see him. So it's a remote. I'm on a remote, Jess. It's a remote. He runs the 400. He runs the 400, the 800, and he pole vaults.
Wow.
That little shit. And so far, the pole vault thing is funny as hell. I think he has. He's not fantastic at it. He's not even good at it yet. But he's cleared 7 feet. And that's about 6 feet more than I could clear with a pole vault.
That's about 7 feet more than I could do. I was just telling Chris when you. Oh, great, you're frozen. That's okay. Good. This is gonna be a great show. Okay, I'm just gonna talk to myself then. So self.
Let's say the pole vault. So he gives him the pole vault, and the first time he cleared 6 feet. He goes, "Yeah, I think you're gonna pole vault."
You have no idea that you froze up, and I was talking to myself this whole time.
No, how did I freeze up? I did?
Yeah, you did.
Wow, and I'm in high access area. Listen, I said something, I have a friend going down to Tennessee. And I gave her the same advice before. I kept your advice before. Stay away from here, here, and here. Yeah.
Cover your drink, don't go anyplace by yourself.
Yeah. Yes, stay away from that. I gotta make this so I can see everybody, because I don't see Christopher in my thing. And I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter to me. I can hear him. It doesn't matter at all. What did I see? I saw something about Tennessee that made me think about you, and it seemed like it was another horrible thing going on in Tennessee.
I mean, add to the list, because it is terrible. Oh, you're frozen up again. Well, that's great. Okay. This is going to be fucking great. You froze up. You froze up again.
See, that's weird. Because I was looking at you talking and you were frozen. You were frozen, but maybe I was frozen.
You were frozen.
So I posted something about Shit. I'm thinking I'm Frozen.
Yep.
I can't even remember my pin. Okay. All right. I'm not Frozen, right? Right.
I can't see you, but I can hear you now.
Yeah, that's all right. You don't have to see me. I need a haircut. So Alcatraz. So I put something on there about. I think Trump thinks that Jimmy Cagney is still, traveling around the country, being a bad guy. and I highlighted a movie, and then she types how happy she would be if they made it a prison to put people in. And she's quite conservative.
Wait, who was that did that?
My cousin.
Oh.
One of my cousins.
Is that Carla?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. She comments on every single thing you do.
Yeah. Yes. And she so she said something about it. So I know she loves Texas. She lives in Texas. She loves Texas. So I said, well, they ought to raise the Alamo and make that a prison. And then maybe they could make a couple of our Civil War forts prisons too. And then she posted, and I purposely allowed her to walk into it. She said, why would they do that? The Alamo was never a prison. Au contraire, mon frère. It was a prison in 1814.
Mm-hmm.
It housed about 800 people. So I posted something, and just, you gotta love when you set a trap and people walk into it. and just, I mean, it happens to me all the time, and mostly just because I'm an idiot.
Which is also why it happens to other people.
Yeah. Or it's not because I'm an idiot, it's because I just think without talking. Like, I said a word last week when we were talking. I said something completely wrong. I said a complete opposite word of it. I sounded like
yeah, you said utopian and you meant dystopian.
Right, dystopian. Right. And that came to I was watching something on television, and it came to my mind. I was reading the description, a dystopian, blah blah blah. I said, "Oh my God," and just because it reminded me how I used the word so wrong last week, or just completely screwed it up, and then it makes me think, oh my God, my brain is gone. I really am getting bad. I really am losing touch with reality of some sort.
Now, our show last week inspired me in a different way, because
go ahead.
I decided I needed to listen to our yacht rock station on Live One. Because we had talked about that station that Chris had to listen to up there in Frederick. And I thought, I haven't listened to our yacht rock station probably since last summer. It seems to be a thing I do in the summers.
Right.
And I've come to two conclusions after listening to this station for a few hours.
Too much Kenny Loggins?
No. One, Michael McDonald sang backup or lead vocals on every fucking song in that era. Songs I don't think I even realized he was on. And I would be like, wait, am I hearing Michael McDonald again? And I would Google. And speaking of Kenny Loggins, it was a Kenny Loggins song when I went, wait, is that Michael McDonald? And the other conclusion is I still hate Steely Dan.
Get the fuck out of my car.
I hate Steely Dan.
Out of my car.
I am not
Get
a
out of my
gigantic
car.
fan of Steely Dan either.
I'm not. Steely Dan is like jazz rock.
I don't hate Steely Dan at all, but I would not search out a Steely Dan song. But when I hear a Steely Dan song, one of the two hits that I know, I go, oh, it's nice.
Maybe hate is a strong word, but I dislike it enough that I don't want to hear anything by them, and so I skip the song immediately.
Not loving the Donald Fagen.
No.
I'm not sure, Wally. I heard he was a fake.
Yeah. That's how he got his name, of course.
That is. You are what you eat.
You are what you eat. Did you say you are what you eat?
That's how I did.
Oh, look at this. I'm going to have a hard time here.
I bet you are, Donald.
Oh, no, look at that.
We can't look at it, Wally.
There's road construction. And you know how when you don't see that there's road construction, you're like, oh, shit, I got to get over in the next, like, quarter mile. And nobody lets you go. It's like, you fucks. The next guy, he just let me go. He's like, yep, go ahead. Like, fantastic.
That's
now,
nice.
listen, if it was me and you raced up on the other side of me and tried to cut in, I would do everything I could to make sure you couldn't get in.
Yep.
I hate those. I don't hate them, but I dislike those fuckers. Those people that they go as fast as they can to try to beat 6 cars.
Yeah.
And I do love when I get to a place and see someone stopped and not able to get in. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It gives me such glee. It warms my heart. It's like a peppermint patty.
It especially infuriates me when we're already at a full stop because nobody in Nashville knows how to merge, and or because the people who don't want to let the people in to merge, like, they cause problems. So we're already at a full stop. And there's somebody coming up on the right that needs to merge in, and I will leave a car length and a half in front of me.
Oh, you generous fuck.
Come on, come the fuck over. And this motherfucker will go right past that and try to go all the way up to the front and squeeze in.
Yeah. Dickhead.
Yeah. Like, I gave you an in, dude. And now it's my mission to make sure that you have to stay on this road for the rest of your life.
I am with you 100%. Jess, I got your back, girl.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm with you on that. I agree with you. If you try to be an asshole, it's like, what? This isn't good enough for you?
Right.
You didn't want to get in front of my American-made car? Is this a problem? Yeah, I am absolutely 100% with you, and I will make it a mission to not allow you in. I will speed up. I will slow down. I will do all the things you shouldn't do to make your day miserable, because you're an asshole and you should experience some adverse effect for being an asshole.
For sure. Hey,
assholes get away with being assholes too often.
Have you guys heard the news that redheads are black people?
Well, I've been calling you what?
I heard that redheads like black people.
There is a.
But I had not heard.
I learned that last week on this program. Actually,
there is a trend, and then you go back. There is a trend on TikTok right now. I'm not exactly sure how it started. I think I saw the first video, but I'm not sure what the impetus was for it. But basically, it was a black woman saying, I don't care what you say, redheads are black people. And then black people were like, yeah, we love redheads. And redheads are all over TikTok going, you don't even know how much we've been bullied for having red hair and that somebody's embracing us and blah, 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 blah. And my thought was, aside from, I know I've told the story about how I wanted so bad to be Mary J. Blige when I was in college. My thing was, I can't wait to send Charlotte a belated Mother's Day card and tell her the news.
Listen, you know what she's going to do, Jess?
Disown me?
She's going to clap back.
First of all,
going to clap back. She's going to get her some nails and clap back at you, girl.
Now, you were assuming, number one, your mother don't even knows who the fuck you are right now. That's number one. Okay.
Oh, she knows.
And number two, they're redoing Blazing Saddles.
Are they?
So, yeah, this is the perfect time. Cleavon Little's going to come up from the grave and be riding into town, and Guy's going to be on top of the building going, the sheriff is a redhead.
Well, you know, the term ginger, which was never, first of all, that wasn't a word that was used when I was younger.
Oh, no.
And it's not one I've ever liked. And I never really had a reason why. But all of a sudden, through this whole redheads are black thing on TikTok, I realized that if you rearrange the letters in ginger.
Oh, shut the front door.
You get a whole nother derogatory word.
That is 100%.
Yeah.
So now we can't use the word ginger.
No, but within my community, it's ginger for us. No hard R.
Within my community.
There's no hard R, Wally.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't want the hard R on ginger.
It's ginger. Like ginger, please.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can do this or not. You my ginger? you my ginger.
Gonna start smoking Salem's.
You my ginger. You my ginger.
Jess is gonna start smoking Salem's or Newports.
I was already smoking Marlboro menthols when I was smoking.
I saw.
That's white girl menthols. I'm sorry, you're a ginger now. You got to smoke Newport.
I'm light-skinned black now.
Oh, you can move to Arizona and become a politician.
There was some old commercial I saw yesterday. I was watching some old TV show, and they were trying to not take away, but I guess eradicate the problem of blacks dying from cigarette smoking. And it was a big city TV station, and they were trying to get the African American community to go for a menthol-free Monday. That was a serious thing.
I believe it.
That was a serious thing.
Menthol-free
that's
Monday.
almost like when menthol-free Monday. I mean, everything had a different connotation.
Mm-hmm.
Everything had a different connotation then. Like there was, the big car dealerships around here, right?
Yeah.
In our area, Jess?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of big car dealerships. Okay. And in 1982, I remember this as clear as a bell when Channel 20 was trying to make money off of beginning to sponsor things.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Wally, I don't want you to drive off the road here, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
So hold on to your steering wheel tightly when I tell you that an early memory of me watching Channel 20 was the big voiced guy, the guy that sounded like this, saying, "This moment in Black history brought to you by Coons." Coons is the Ford, Mercury, Lincoln.
Jesus Christ!
But who the fuck does this moment in Black history brought to you by Coons? Jesus.
The same.
Yeah.
It was probably sold by the same person who sold a St. Jude Radiothon to the funeral home.
I am harkening back to Menthol Mondays. I'm thinking of me working at Jamming J13. It's Wally O. It's Menthol Free Monday. I can hear me now. And here's Belbin DeVoe.
Yeah.
I can just hear me doing it. Oh my God. Menthol Free Mondays.
Mm.
Menthol Mondays. That was a real thing.
Well, I think Trump is saying you got to double the nicotine in menthol cigarettes now. It's part of his he wants to cleanse America.
Mm-hmm.
So he's saying we got to double and triple the carcinogens in menthol cigarettes. That fucking guy. Oh,
the blacks love menthol. It's great.
We do.
You gotta love that they've just brought the first white South African refugees into the country this week. Have you read any of this?
Nope.
Yeah, you didn't know that the white South Africans were refugees now, and that they're so poorly treated in South Africa that, and they're a minority, that they're the white minority that they're able to get into the country without a problem. Trump has designated them as refugees of some sort.
Meanwhile, the tourist district in Nashville downtown, all of their bars and kitchens are having to close early every night because their employees in the kitchen are afraid to come to work. Because ICE is actually going into downtown Nashville and going into these busy bars and clubs to arrest people.
It's not I guess it's not a secret. It's a secret to people who are stupid, I guess. But most back of house employees in restaurants, most prep cooks and line cooks, or many, are Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
Even in Chinese restaurants, they're Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
because that's who works, and they do a great job.
And those raids I was talking about last week, where they were just pulled over 170 people, and were like busting out windshields and stuff to drag people out of their cars.
I saw some video of that.
That was all in basically the community that I live in. I live in Antioch, which is just a suburb of Nashville, and Antioch is very heavily Hispanic.
Yeah.
And so they just strolled right on down through Antioch and started pulling people over and detaining them, whether they were legal or not.
Fucking hell. I said it last week, I'm saying it this week. There are times when it's fucking scary to be in this country.
Yeah. Like,
it makes you palpitate a little bit.
I'm sorry. I have not been paying attention here. I've been talking to my lawyer to see if I can legally call Jess colored or not. Hang on.
Colored. Yeah. You might. Well, if you're up here, you could. If you're in Maine, that is a phrase you would hear quite often. You would hear people, the older folks, call black people the coloreds.
Do they know that it's 2025?
It's not 2025 in a lot of places in Maine is the problem. But I mean, look,
it's 1925.
When used in the sentence, if Jess came into the store, would somebody get that colored girl a moon pie or a whoopie pie? It would be whoopie pie, wouldn't it?
And an RC cola.
Yeah. Oh God. I thought you all still drank Moxie up there.
Well, I can't fucking They do. We have a Moxie festival up here, but fucking Moxie sucks.
Oh, it's fucking garbage.
I don't think I ever tried it.
Oh, it's heinous. It's absolutely. It tastes like anus. That's how heinous it is.
And here we are back to Wally eating ass.
Yeah,
it always goes that way. How's your clit juice, Jess?
Anus tastes better than Moxie.
So your clit oil, how is that?
Oh, my clit, it's fine. Thanks for asking.
Good.
Well, Moxie is fucking horrible. I think it's horrible. People love it. They make Moxie fucking cake and Moxie pudding and Moxie fucking barbecue sauce. There's all kinds of Moxie shit.
Well, I mean, it's like the Dr. Pepper of the North. You know, people are making Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce, Dr. Pepper cakes.
No.
Yep.
You know, all that shit.
Dr. Pepper, which, by the way, is better than Mr. Pibb.
Get the fuck out of my car. You two, okay?
They're both terrible.
No, Mr. Pibb is far superior than Dr. Pepper ever thought about being.
And then there's the Walmart. I forget what the Walmart stuff is called.
Dr. Thunder.
Yeah, Dr. Thunder. That's it. Dr. Thunder.
That sounds like. Oh, Wally, is that what you saw? I was gonna say that sounded like a porno, and then I wondered, Wally, if that's the thing you saw about Tennessee, is that there is a they're trying to outlaw porn.
I think they already done that in North Carolina.
They tried. You got a one of my boxes that I have at home. It's got not a VPN, but it just has a SIM card from a different area, and it happens to be Tennessee. So whenever I try to get onto Pornhub, not that I ever would, but when I try to, it comes up asking for age verification, area verification, and then it says, "Well, I'm sorry, this is closed in your state." I'm like, "The fuck? What are these fucking people beat off to?"
Yeah. Well,
Gingers, when did it come to this? The fucking when did Tennessee become the Christian Nashville or something? I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Let's ask Marsha. What's her face?
What is happening? You can't watch a good porn. God, well, not that there has ever been a good porn.
Well,
but you can't watch a porn?
No.
I don't get. It's not that like most people. I don't know that most people watch porn, but the people who do watch porn, let them watch porn. What the fuck? What do you care?
It's just a matter of time before they outlaw shows like The Handmaid's Tale too. I mean, we're already banning books here, so They just
Oh yeah.
which it's interesting to me that the states that are working the hardest to ban books also have the lowest literacy rates in the country.
Oh sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Texas, Alabama,
Oklahoma, Tennessee.
Oh yeah, yeah. Those places have some of the fucking lowest, just lowest educational scores across the board.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind, just reading, but yeah, it makes no fucking sense.
Yeah. Why ban books here? You already don't read them.
See here, we've had a spat of the banning of books. None got banned, to the best of my knowledge. But so once that goes, then they go to the next thing they don't like, and then the next thing. It's the same people always.
Yeah.
They find their little thing that they're going to get behind. I'm going to get behind this, and they just hammer it until they figure out, oh, nobody's interested in my fucking cause. Let's find another cause I can march around on.
Mm-hmm.
My God, the school is fucking packed. I'm at the school where the thing. It is fucking. There's not a parking. It's packed. There's about 300 cars here. Holy crap! I guess track is pretty big news, huh?
It's like football in Texas.
Well, football's big here too, but not as big as in Texas.
Everything's
It's big.
bigger in Texas.
We don't have gigantic stadiums for it.
Well, yeah.
We don't have that. We still have grass fields and stuff. We don't have hey, I know we're a high school, but here's our $40 million football field, and we're gonna spend $4,000 this year on reading and $40 million on a football field.
That's right.
It is. I can't believe how packed it is. I really did not know, you guys, it was so popular.
Are they all there for the track meet, or are they there for something else?
Well, all the track meet. I really. Oh, look, I'm gonna have to parallel park. Did I tell you Dagan did not pass his driver's test?
No, he was going to take it the next day when we talked.
Yeah, he failed.
What did he fail on?
He failed on exactly what I thought he would fail on. He rolled through stop signs.
Oh, you told us he was doing that.
Yep, and then he ended up getting his fail. And since that happened, he hasn't asked me for a ride at all. I think he's embarrassed by.
Are you are you the? I know you would be with us, but with your grandchildren, are you the "I told you so" guy?
No, absolutely not.
No,
I do not do that to him. What I said to him was, I said, "Well, hey, lesson learned, Dagan. You'll know better on your next test."
Good.
Yeah, no, I do that with adults.
Yeah.
Because they know where it's coming from, but I'm not going to fucking, step on his head. that would not be nice.
And he probably, as soon as it happened, he probably went, "Oh, he told me that."
Oh, no, what he was probably saying is, "Oh, I don't want to tell Papa why I failed."
Yeah.
Because it was the last conversation we had.
I'm sure.
The last driving conversation we had, we were driving, he rolled through a stop sign, and I said to him, you just rolled through that stop sign. No, I didn't. I stopped. No, you stopped at the stop sign, but then you rolled ahead to the intersection and rolled through that. I said, the stop sign is to tell you got to stop. You don't have to stop right at the stop sign. You got to stop at the intersection. Because, there's sometimes 5, 6, 7 feet before you actually should stop, so you can actually see traffic coming the other way. And he argued with me. He was 17, but so he'll go again and he'll know better. And you know what? He needed to be humbled.
Yeah. Is there a certain amount of time he has to wait before he can take it again?
I think it's 2 weeks. He already sent in his thing, his re-app. But I think he has not asked me for a ride home from practice for a week and a day now, or about a week.
Wow.
And that's unusual.
Yeah.
So I think he's thinking that I might say something to him, but I just wouldn't, because I've said what I'm going to say, and that's it. There's nothing else to dog him for. Why would I dog him?
Yeah.
It would be mean. All right, I'm going to get out of the car here. We'll see how the wind is. By the way, it's been beautiful here.
Really? Because it's been raining here pretty much for 2 weeks.
No, so what we've been having is beautiful Monday through Thursday, rain all day Friday, rain all day Saturday, and sunshine, rain on Sunday until 4 o'clock, and then we get some sun. So it's been just crap on the weekends, and that's been the last 2 weekends, and this weekend will be the same. Another shit weekend.
Yeah.
Are you frozen?
No. I don't think so.
No, we're just listening to the show.
Yeah.
Is the wind too much, you guys?
I don't hear it.
Okay, good. Because I'm actually walking just to the back of the phone. Is face to the. Yeah, look at that. It looks like it looks like some sort of like festival here. It's crazy.
Chris, how's the new house?
You know
So
what else?
what?
There's probably 3 schools here too.
I said, Chris, how's the new house?
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Still getting shit moved around, but yeah.
Oh yeah. That I'm still doing that. I've been here 2 years, so.
Yeah, I gotta just gotta keep moving shit around. I mean, eventually it'll all fall into place, I figure. I still only have 2 TVs working in the house, one in the bedroom, one in the middle level. I want to get one working downstairs. But there's probably 5 TVs in the house, so
Yeah.
everybody will have a TV.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
good.
Looking for there's Javelin. I'm looking for. Listen to that noise. I'm looking for pole vault. I think I see it. All right, you guys. This is pretty. Oh, I'll turn the. I don't know if you guys. Oh, you can't see me, can you?
Nope.
Let me see if I can fix that. Hit Jess. I'll hit me. Me. Oh, there we go.
There he is.
There he is.
Now, let me turn. I'm going to.
This is great for the home audience.
It really is. I'm sure they appreciate the visual.
Oh, that's right. They can't see. Shut up. All right, so now I'm going to go up and see. I want to see if you can see Dagan. If I find him, I'll let you take a look at the boy. But I also got to watch out what I say, because these are high school students.
Can they hear
Like
us?
they haven't fucking heard it all.
Yeah, well, their parents won't like it, though.
Can they hear us?
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, of course I can. Yeah, I don't have a little
then
ear thing.
This was a great decision.
What? No, you guys, we can go. I'm staying away from them. I'm going to look at a distance to see if I can find them first. I'll be out in the parking lot and see if I can see him or see my wife. That's all I want to do, is just see him, see if he's running. He does pretty good at the 400. He's finished 3rd in his 3 races. Each race he's finished 3rd in the 400, which I always thought he ran pretty slow, but he's not slow.
Well,
I guess it's
unlike Grandpa.
Oh God, I didn't used to be slow, but I'm slow as shit now. I'm not even sure I can run anymore.
I never could.
I think I could jog maybe, but I don't know about running. No, I could not run. I got no full tilt in me.
I could only run, like I played softball, so I could run bases, but I couldn't. When they said do laps, I thought I was going to die.
Oh yeah.
I could run sprints, but if there was any semblance of mileage, no, thank you.
Wouldn't it be funny if you were dead and this podcast is purgatory?
Yeah, that would be hilarious, and it would explain a lot, really.
It absolutely would.
I'm trying to. When I was,
I figure if Wally's out of the house, I'm going into the Dollar Tree. Fuck it.
Oh, good.
Where are you going? You going to the Dollar Tree? I hate the Dollar Tree.
I love the $1.25 tree.
Is it $1.25 tree now?
It is.
I
Actually,
hate
I'm
the
going
Dollar
to
Tree.
go into Five Below first because I'll go to Dollar Tree first, and then Five Below has good candy, so I'll go in there next.
Five Below
Is
a dump.
Five Below now 5 and above?
Ish, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, Five Below is a dump. That's a horrible place. We have a place here. I think it's called the Holiday Store. They're private. Every piece of food in the place is outdated by at least a month or more.
Oh.
It's fine. It'll still digest.
Well, I was in there
Eventually.
the other day, and because I do buy soap there. They have they have a hand soap that I like. That's instead of $4, it's $1. But I was going through the snacks, like the Little Debbie's, and there's Little Debbie's from 2023 in there. I was like, wow. How is that possible? But it's those oatmeal ones with the white
They're
cream.
fine. Those things will go past the war.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't those have enough preservatives in them that they're still good in 2033?
Yeah, I think they are only preservatives. I'm not sure there's anything in them that's not chemically made. I think it's all just crap.
So did you get them?
No, of course not. I don't like Little Debbie. I like Drake's.
Get out of Chris's car.
If I'm going to get Drake's, I'm going to get if we're going to get one of those, like a Ring Ding or something, I'm not getting the fake one. I'm getting the one I grew up with. Hostess or Drake's. One of the other.
It's really amazed what you'll find in here because I was going to, there's applesauce. Look at that. That's Musselman's. And when I get close, no, it's the Musselman's label, but it's called Apple Snacks.
Yeah, Musselman's.
With an X. Apple Snacks with an X.
Yeah.
I'm looking right now, you guys, for the I think I see the jump from here. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to walk all the way around, I think.
I'm glad we're getting this play-by-play because otherwise I'd be concerned what was going on.
As would I. I would think he was touching himself.
This is our best show yet, you guys.
Stop
Look, the bar is low.
It really is.
Well, I'm not going to disagree with you there. I don't think I can't get over.
You know, some days it's like watching a rabbit fuck a doorknob, isn't it?
Someday.
What the hell does that mean?
Well, you're witnessing it.
Yeah.
Where does that come from? Where does that? That's just not. No, that's not true.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh.
I don't have that kind of speed.
Because when Wally watches rabbits fuck doorknobs, it's a whole nother thing.
That is correct.
Yeah.
It is in total. Oh, so there's something that's supposed to be Cheez-Its, but it just says cheddar cheese. Huh. So the Oreos. No, they're duplex cookies.
Oh, the duplexes are terrible.
Duplexes are actually, is it the black and white with a white cover on one side and a black cover on the other side?
Yeah. No.
Oh yeah, those are horrible cookies. Or the ones that are all black are the Hydrox.
And then there's the thin wheats, not the wheat thins.
They're not thin wheat.
I swear to God, Wally.
Thin wheats.
Hold on
great.
1 second.
I gotta get me some of them there.
Hold on
thin
1 second.
Wheat. I
Do you
do
see
love
it?
me some thin wheats.
Wait.
Did you see the
What's
thin
that?
wheats? You see the thin wheats?
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh,
Here.
yeah.
Oh,
And it's the same
my word.
cover design as Wheat Thins.
Is
And
that
then you've got
Baltimore?
Frederick, close enough.
Oh,
That's-
Frederick.
That's how you know that we are never going to get in trouble for our logo.
That is exactly.
Yeah. Thin wheats. Oh, that's so fantastic.
Thin wheats.
How much are those? $1?
$1.25. $1.25. Yep.
Are they right next to the Whiz cheese?
I don't see the whiz, but they do have Utz. Ooh,
Oh, official Utz?
these are real Utzes. Yeah.
Wow.
That's from Maine.
I thought they were from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Utz are from Pennsylvania. We've
Are
got the
they?
factory store in Hanover.
By the Hanover pretzel people.
I bought new. Did you see these, Chris? I don't know that Jess will like them, but I bought them. I bought bacon and cheeseburger Lay's potato chips.
Whoa.
I have seen those, and I've also seen something called. I think they were called fully dressed,
Oh yeah, fully dressed.
And those were excellent. I could only find those up in your neighborhood, though. They were in Connecticut or Rhode Island. I couldn't remember which.
Yeah, we have the fully dressed there, but Lay's has their new experimental flavors, and the two I saw three, but the two that I purchased to try, I haven't tried them yet, are bacon and grilled cheese sandwich, which sounds fantastic, and Korean style fried chicken is the other one. So I'm guessing that's going to be a little bit spicy.
I thought he was going to say lady boy.
Oh, well, no, it's the young Korean boy.
Chips.
Mm-hmm.
There was at the weird supermarket we went to in Las Vegas, they had
those are Thai chips.
They had prawn flavored.
Ugh. What I think people need to stop trying to improve on potato chips. Like, potato chips are fine as potato chips.
Mm-hmm. Except for the prawns.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Did you try the prawn chips?
No, I've still got them at home.
Oh, you bought them?
Still have them at home. Yeah, I actually got them. I actually got the in addition to the prawns, I got the God, what the heck were they?
I figured they'd have like stone crab or some sort of crab chip there, and
there was also iced tea flavored candy at this store in Vegas, which I got, and I'm afraid to try.
I would go for that.
Is it sweet tea or unsweet tea?
It says sweet tea.
Or is it lemonade tea?
It doesn't say anything about lemonade. It just says sweet tea.
Huh.
Well, Simply, but I like Simply makes a the Simply orange juice, Simply lemonade.
Uh-huh.
They have Simply grape juice.
I've seen that.
But the delicious one is Simply iced tea, half lemonade. It's delicious. It puts Arnold Palmer to shame. It is so good. It's just fantastic. And I love ice. Well, I don't love it, but I enjoy iced tea a lot. Look at this field is so wet.
I will try them when I get home.
What, the iced tea?
The iced tea candy, yeah. Thank you.
You should probably try it live on the show next week.
You know what? I can hold it. I figure it'll still be good if it's still good from Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll be crisp on location.
Because if you try them when you get home today, we're all gonna forget about it by next week.
Oh yeah,
especially while
should I hold the fried prawn snacks for that too?
Yes, for sure.
Prawn snacks, fried prawn, scampi flavored. That's what it was.
Ugh. That just sounds like a terrible idea.
Sounds like a lot of butter.
Yeah, garlic, lemon, butter. That's all it is. But watch, they've gone bad, so it'll just be fishy tasting.
And the guy says, "Hello, ladies."
I knew that joke was coming.
I saw a friend yesterday. I was out driving. I was probably doing a 60 on a back road. I see a guy coming the other way, walking against traffic like you should, blind, with his cane. And it turns out I knew who he was, so I stopped and chatted.
The guy you talked about before.
Yeah. Well, this time I saw him. This time I turned around and he hadn't made the corner yet. So I stopped and chatted with him. But I came close to picking him off. The blind guy was safe. The guy with good vision almost hit the blind guy. That would have been
He's using good vision in quotes.
Yeah.
That would have been. Yeah. My wife still does not hasn't gotten us an eye doctor. So now I'm going to have to do it.
Oh,
so it's her fault.
Yes, it is her fault. It's absolutely her fault because she took on the responsibility when the insurance changed that she would take care of getting the eye doctor, and she hasn't called a single one. So now I got to do it.
So last week I had I went and got an MRI on my foot, and they scheduled the appointment. It was Friday. It was at 6:30 p.m. Okay.
Yeah.
So I get in the car. I give myself 40 minutes to get there, even though it's going to take, it's a 20-minute drive because I know Nashville. Right. And I get stuck in traffic and we're not moving. And so I'm like, well, let me just call them and make sure, let them know that I'm on my way. They said you have to get there 30 minutes early. I'm probably going to be there 20 minutes early instead because I'm stuck in traffic. So I call. I get the automation. If it's this, press 1. If it's that, press 2. It says if it's after hour, if it's an emergency, call 911. If it's after hours, press 2, something like that. And those are the only options. So I'm like, well, I guess it's after hours. And so I press 2 and it sends me to like the not call center, the answering service.
Right.
She says, this is the answering service. How can I help you? And I said, I'm trying to reach somebody actually in the office. I'm on my way there for an MRI and I'm going to be late and I need to let them know. And she says, there's no way to get a hold of them. You just go. Just show up. I'm like, well, I don't want them to leave. Like, I'm going to be late and I don't want them to leave. She goes, yep, just show up. They're going to be there till 7. So you're fine. There's no way to reach them. Well, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Well, even medical care is great there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, you've got it going on.
Pride of Tennessee.
Nashville.
Yeah.
Wow. The pride of Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Holy God. Man. Hey, now, Jess, have you heard back? We touched on this twice now. Did you hear back from the roof guy yet?
I talked to a different guy within the company. But since we talked, it has rained every single day, so they can't get on my roof to do anything.
That's not. You hear that? It's hurdle time, guys.
Huh?
You hear it? It's hurdle time.
No, I can't hear anything.
Hey, the roof. They can't get up on the roof. There's the gun.
You guys can't. You guys can't hear the announcer? Wow.
Nope.
It's so loud.
Zoom does noise canceling.
Yeah, Wally, I got 2 words for you. Noise cancellation.
Yeah.
Okay. And
I didn't know it.
directional microphone.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know it had noise cancellation.
Yeah.
I had no.
Well, now you do. You absolutely do now.
Oh, look what they're doing, you guys.
We can't see.
I'll show you this when I come by. They're doing walk racing.
Well, your camera's off again.
Oh, it is? Hold on.
And also, the listeners can't see.
Hold on. But I'm going to show you guys the walk racing. Here it comes. It looks like slow-mo racing.
I didn't see anything.
Oh, that's the funniest thing I ever. It's not the funniest thing I've seen, but good God. It looks just like what you see on the movies when they show walk racers.
Why are we looking up Wally's nose?
I thought it was a Oh, are you seeing up my nose? No, you can't see up my nose.
We
Shut up,
could.
you guys. You could not.
Could too. Next
Wow,
time
I
I'm
did
going to
not know
record.
what-
I'm going to record this. I'm going to record the video of that. Yeah, like right there. Yep. There it is.
All right, that's it. I'm turning this thing around so you can't see me anymore. I don't know how to do it. I can't do it. I don't know how to do it. I have no. Can you believe they have? Wait. Okay, see if you can see this. It looks like it's just for casual stroll.
Oh.
I can't believe that they have walk racing, and I guess everybody has to get a medal.
Oh, that's like a school event, walk racing?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm at the track meet.
I could have been a track star.
You could have been. You could have done walk racing.
Mm-hmm.
You could. You may have been. They wouldn't have let you do walk racing though, Jess.
Why not?
Being a ginger and all, you should be really fast.
Not to say, Jess. I mean,
That's ginger, Wally.
Oh, ginger. Sorry. Well, I'm old. I don't know the vernacular. I'd probably get shot in the ginger neighborhood. In the ginger neighborhood, they'd shoot me.
Yeah.
you should have no problem getting a job now, Jess.
Because I'm a ginger?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the conversation about black jobs? Is that what this is?
No, the conversation about you being able to get a job because you're now officially a minority.
Oh.
See?
Okay.
Oh yeah. No.
Well, everybody's.
They might have to fire you, Jess, because you're in the DEI now.
I was going to
Trump-
say
That's
everybody's
right.
getting rid of their DEI policies now, so I'm screwed all over again.
You're done. Live one, going to have to get rid of your DEI hire.
DEI hires have gotten so bad, they're going to put Richard Dawson back on Family Feud.
Wally, we're a tech company. We are all DEI hires.
Of course, almost everybody that works at tech companies are DEI, except the people that own them.
Correct.
They're white and fair.
Correct. The people in
That's it.
the upper administration are all white men, and then the rest of us are DEI hires.
But here's the truth. Why? Okay, so let's not be horrible about it. I mean, Bill Gates, he stole DOS and then he reinvented it and became Windows.
Mm-hmm.
And then there weren't enough people in this country who could actually do that work, so they had to bring in a bunch of Indian folks and Pakistanis and Chinese people because that's the only people who are educated enough to actually do the work. So that's why they're there, right? Right. Oh, well, I think it's right.
Thought you were telling us a story about how we got kebab restaurants in the U.S.
How we got what?
Howie, waka.
Huh. I'm listening. Hold on, you guys. I'm listening.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm trying to support. I haven't seen any of his. He's had 4 meets this year. I haven't been to a single one because they're all on Wednesday. I had to come to this one because it's home.
Well, should
I got to
we?
support. He's my grandboy.
And what is he doing? What sport is he doing?
He right. Well, he plays. He does. Right now, it's track and field, and he runs the 400, the 800, and pole vault.
So is he going to stop at the line or just start going?
No, he'll just
Kind of like his stop signs.
No, he stops the line. Oh, I'm not going to say it. He plays three sports.
Well,
he does this. He does football and he does Nordic skiing. And he's engaged.
It's kind of like Jess playing both kinds of music, country and western.
I do. We play both.
Chris did not hear. Did Chris hear your talk about yacht rock? Did you hear what Jess said about yacht rock?
Chris was on.
Well, I mean, I came in the end of Steely Dan being shitty.
Yeah.
Oh no, she was talking about Michael McDonald's in every yacht rock song.
I said Michael McDonald sang either backing vocals or lead vocals on every single song in that era.
Absolutely.
He was a big. I like you guys. I like the yacht rock a lot.
Yeah,
so do I.
It was good. The only songs I didn't like were Steely Dan.
You talk about genres of music, and I was talking about, if I ever put a classic country station together, and Jenna's like, oh, that would be a good idea. So I'm saying, I'd play stuff up until when Garth Brooks went crazy, and then before that, start around Urban Cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you know what Urban Cowboy is, don't you, Jenna? She said, is that like Charlie Pride? No, not a black cowboy. Urban cowboy.
There'd only be, boy, there wouldn't be many urban cowboys.
Yeah.
That's a small reunion right there.
Oh my Lord.
Just the one from that era.
Is that like Charlie Pride?
Unless, but you know what? Reba would be an urban cowgirl.
Because she's a ginger?
She's a ginger. You got your Rebas, whoever else is in there. We might have to redo the whole...
Winona?
Genre. You got to redo the whole... Jess, you're going to have to do it. You've got a much more integrated playlist than you think.
Yeah.
Much more integrated. Very inclusive. Country music has become very inclusive.
So diverse.
With this new information.
Mm-hmm.
It is diversity plus. You might start losing some listeners.
Yeah.
You may start listening. I would not be spreading that news around.
Yeah.
I'd be keeping that shit under your cowgirl hat, and not talk about it at all.
You're going to have a lot more people saying, "You ain't from around here, are you?"
Yeah, but you know what? You'll be okay at the Waffle House at night. You're going to be all right. Chicken and waffles is going to be fine.
You know what? I'm invited to the cookout. It's fine.
Yeah, you will be invited to the cookout.
I'm not allowed to bring food to the cookout yet. I'm still on plate duty, but I'm invited.
Plate duty.
Until I can prove that I don't put raisins where they don't belong, that I know what seasonings are for.
And what exactly goes in gin and juice.
And what exactly goes in gin and juice. That's right.
When you
just don't walk into the wrong neighborhood. Somebody's going to stop you, or you're going to ask for directions to somewhere, and they're going to cock their gun and say, about a half mile back from where you came from.
Well, as it turns out, I live in the right neighborhood already. So,
isn't that great?
Yeah.
That ice thing though, that story you're telling about, Jess, about ice being that. That's fucking horrible.
Yeah, I'm really worried about my next door neighbors because they're property owners. They're obviously here legally, but that doesn't seem to matter. So,
it fucking doesn't matter.
Yeah,
because all those guys see is fucking skin color.
Yeah.
Did you say your neighbors were sharecroppers?
Did I say they were sharecroppers? Yes, Chris.
Yeah,
they're working outside. They're working in Jess's backyard right now. They're getting the spring plant done.
They're growing wheat back there.
Yeah, they got the spring plant. Jess is going to bring them out a lemonade here in a bit.
Working for a living in the Ginger's backyard. God.
Oh God! All right, you guys. I'm gonna go watch him compete if you don't mind.
All right.
No,
I'll
that's
talk
fine.
to you guys
That's
next
fine.
week.
Yeah. What is next week? What is Oh, I turn 50 next Thursday. That's right.
Oh, and I turn 53 this Sunday.
Yes, you do.
Oh well, happy birthday to you, Jess. We'll talk to you next week, Chris. Hope you make it to 50.
Let's hope. I'll talk to y'all then.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bisexual.